Hello everyone and welcome back to another Oliver Plays video. Today again we are going to be going on to the modded version of Tabs, but this time I've downloaded a new mod as well as the new units one. It's a mod that lets you have infinite teams. Yeah, you heard me right, infinite teams. So we're gonna see what happens when you play Tabs with two mods at the same time. This is either gonna go really well, or it could go the other extreme and my computer could blow up. Without further ado, let's get into the video. But before, I just wanna give all of you guys watching a thank you for watching me and supporting my videos. And yeah, my goal for today is to get to maybe 25 subscribers. So let's see. Right, as I said in the intro, we are playing the modded version of Tabs with two mods. So right, if we go into sandbox mode, I'm going to go onto the simulation map just because it's the biggest map. Right, as you can see at the moment, it's just normal. Hang on, there's my... Oh, okay. Don't worry. Is that the right one? Yeah. So there we go. I've got all the factions here, including the Egypt one and the gods one I made. But then I also made a new one, which is just called Oliver, and I'll show you that in a minute. Alright? Well, I'll say in a minute. So as you guys know, we have all the new units, like the Gatherer, the Thief, the Boomerang, all of that stuff. But now, you see this little settings bit in the corner? If I click on that, it says free fall. And if I click that, it turns it to just one dot in the middle. Now, when I do this, it only has one team, but all of them are different colours. And now, we can have a free-for-all battle with as many units as we want to. So we're going to be having some fun with this today. I've already been online testing this out, and it plays on the computer pretty well. But now that I've added the other mod in as well, the more units mod, yeah, let's see how that goes. I mean, earlier I tried something out a bit crazy. I'm not going to do that at the moment, or I could actually. I just want to show you, yeah, I'll show you now. This is what happens when you put too many dark presents together. You ready? They blow up, and literally, where did any of them go? There's just hands in there now. There's just hands. I see one up there. One's flown over there. One's just there. But yeah, they and it even gets crazier when you add more. Right. So I thought I'd just start off by adding one faction in at a time. So we'll start off with, obviously, the tribal faction. Not too bad units. Hang on, I'm actually going to space them out a bit more because the Mammoth could just plough through all of them. Sorry guys, I didn't use common sense because I don't have any. Right, there we go. All of them down. Now let's see who wins out of this. I really wonder who's gonna win. Also, I don't know why, but sometimes You see that bit at the bottom where it says Mammoth #7wins? That hashtag sometimes glitches out and says the wrong number, and so does the Soul Victor bit. Yeah, but other than that, and also sometimes I had to reload the map because for some reason it said a unit. Sometimes it just said a unit 1 that wasn't even on the battlefield, and said every other unit had died, even that unit that had won, even though half the units on the battlefield were still alive, but the battle had ended. So yeah, it gets a little bit glitchy sometimes, but you just gotta deal with it. Right, so yeah, still starting off strong. Put down in the comments who you guys think is probably going to win this entire thing. I am putting my bet on the Seraphim. Actually, no, maybe not the Seraphim. One Punch Man. Don't know. It's gonna be one of the units that has 9,999. That's worth 9,999 coins. Or gold, whatever you want to call it. Okay, starting our second circle. I really like doing these videos. You guys have given me so much support, and I really like it how I'm on my 5th video and I've already got 20 subscribers. I've got a lot of views on my first video. I think my first video has like 121 views now. That's pretty good. Yeah. Oh god, what have I done? Just about to say something else and then I spawned like 10 kings. Right. You just gotta bear with me while I'm placing units down. I don't really talk while I'm placing units down. The circles are gonna sometimes go off a little bit because of some of the units. Is the minute? Oh god, I took control of it instead of pausing. What the? Excuse me? It's a flying Minotaur. Where are you going to, sir? Are you gonna be the first Minotaur to explore Mars? Or maybe even Jupiter? What? Okay, I'm just gonna let you fall back down, let you do your business. How is he still alive? To be honest, I don't really understand anything about this. The Minotaur did sometimes glitch out while I was doing it, but it never flew up that high. It just usually like went off the ground. It didn't like. But anyway, let's just keep going. Pretend like we saw nothing. Wait, the king? The king beat the mammoth? Where even is the king? Underneath the mammoth. Okay. Somebody's excited. Somebody's a little bit excited, isn't they? What aren't they? Oh, God, okay. Well, he's making the head butter and the ice archer dance as well. Right, now the circle can go back to like that. Okay. I don't know what the mammoth was doing then, he just seemed a little bit excited. So much goes on when you put so many units down. It just kind of gets a little bit crazy and a little bit out of hand. A mammoth is being poked by a spear and shot by a god using lightning. Because that's something you see every day. There's a man in a bear costume fighting a king and a guy with a spear. No, not a spear, an oar. Because that makes absolute perfect sense. Because, yeah, you'd really come to a battle with an oar when you're fighting one person with a giant axe and one person with a giant sword. Because that makes total sense. Well, you definitely won't die in one hit like that just happened. King wins against the Jarl. Who wins? King or Mammoth? King obviously wins out of 35 units. Right now we are getting into Dynasty, which means we now have the Firework Archer, the Ninja, Dragon, Archer, and the Monkey King. So I really like how these mods. I really like how I'm able to add multiple mods in. I don't know. I kind of want to add like 20 mods in at the same time and just see if my computer can handle it. Probably shouldn't though, because I don't want to have to buy a new computer. Let's just keep going. Mouth just got absolutely battered by the Jarl and the King. The Wheelbarrow is still alive as well. That guy just got kicked by the Jarl. So yeah, just average normal day stuff. Average normal everyday stuff happening over here, guys. Is the Jarl the right colour? No, that is not the right colour. He's purple. You're dark blue instead of light blue. Is there anyone who's actually the right colour? You're orange, you're yellow. You're green. Well, here we go. Here's a unit that's the right colour. This guy. And this guy. Or girl, sorry. And this one. Okay, yeah, there is a few that are red. But is there any that are the right colour of blue? I haven't seen any yet that are the right colour of blue. There's that, there's the light blue over here, and then there's just the dark blue, which the King is at the moment, but I haven't seen the right colour of blue. And there's just purple that also looks like blue for some reason. Oh, the Jarl one this time. Okay. Sometimes you get surprised. Got the Musketeer now. Halberd. Got our first horse. Because you got the Jouster, and you've got the also the one in Secret as well. I can't remember what that one's called. But we have the Vinci tank now, which won most of the battles it was in when I was testing. But for some reason, it doesn't fire any cannonballs. It just spins. Because it has so many targets to shoot at, it doesn't know which one to shoot at. So they still need to work a little bit on this mod. They obviously didn't test everything. Is the Monkey King fighting himself? Oh wait, when the Monkey King clones himself, his clones are different colours. Right, that actually kind of needs to be worked on as well, because then the Monkey King just kills himself. Like I said, there's a few things that need to be worked on in this mod. But did the Monkey King just get caught in the lining of the tank? That hurts my brain. Da Vinci tag. The Da Vinci tank is #65. But there's only 50 units. No, there's not. There's 49. Told you, game gets a bit glitchy sometimes. Just added Renaissance. Now we're adding pirates. So Flintlock, Blunderbuss, Bromshire, Harpooner, Cannon, Captain, and the Pirate Queen. We've got a lot of bosses in here now. Boss mobs. Well, not mobs, sorry. But just boss units. Sorry, I've been playing a bit of Minecraft lately. I'm actually going to put my headphones on so I can hear what's going on. And just turn my headphones on, all I can hear is Sorry if I'm being a bit weird today, guys. Did a god just get taken out by a pirate? Pirates are taking over the world, or were back in that time. Also, what is wrong with her leg? She's like limping around. She's got a big booty. Right. Well, wait, did her... yeah, something still needs to be worked on because her top keeps changing colour. It was just red and now it's turned to grey. Right, that did absolutely nothing to the Da Vinci tank. Yeah, look, it's red again. And then it turns grey again as soon as I'm trying to show you. I don't know why, it just looks like a colour explosion now. The Jarl is still alive over there, over here, look. He's just stuck somehow. Mr. Jarl? I think that's why he's stuck, because he's trying to be Superman. He's trying to be Superman, because that is just what he wants to do. I think you better just go out. Right, there we go, he's not trying to be Superman anymore, but he's also not even trying to fight. Wherever he's just gone. He's just being dragged about. He got killed by Da Vinci. Still hurts my brain. Apparently there's 57 units, but when I go off it, it's 56, and the Da Vinci tank is number 65. Huh? Actually, wait, I think I know what it's doing. I think it's counting all the extra units, because there's 4 extra units here. This is technically 2 units, this is technically 2 units. 2 units. This is 5 units. That's 5 units as well. This is technically 2 units. So, I think that's what it's doing. And now we have the Reaper, who has just killed his own swordcaster without even looking at him. Well done, Reaper. If you're wondering why I'm keeping this side off my ear, it's because my sister's in bed right now, so I don't want to wake her up. Right, so we have... Who do we have left? We have this, the Flintlock, the Blunderbuss, the King, the Da Vinci tank with Da Vinci inside, who is green. He's green team, which you can see from the top, so I didn't really need to go inside. Marith is dead, Reaper's just died. Jarl's being pulled towards the Creeper. This ninja is pretending to be Naruto. This knight is defending himself from the dead dragon. So yeah, normal everyday stuff. Zeus fighting the Pirate Queen again. Loses because of the bombs. This is what I don't understand about tabs. How can a god lose to a pirate? Aren't gods supposed to be like invincible? Not all gods, but Zeus is, isn't he? And the Pirate Queen died to a giant axe. Like he probably should. I could have stopped him from dying, didn't want to. Da Vinci tank wins. There's 36 units on the battlefield and Da Vinci tank is number 65. Please help me. Please help me. Right, now we have 70 units. Okay. Right. Don't worry, I'm just right. Pirate Queen launches her bombs. Does nothing to the Da Vinci tank. I was pressing space. Didn't let me use the power though. Oh god. Now I've got to place down all of the legacy. I don't know why I've got myself into having to do this. I'm now having to place down all the legacy units. And I've got to place down all the secret units as well. I'm not gonna put anything that's above 20,000 down. 20,000 coins, I mean. Oh, actually no. Oh, no, the highest I'm putting on is the Super Boxer. So yeah, we're not doing these two. But I've got to do all of these. Also, what is this one at the end? Like, what is this one? I have searched online for so long to try and find out what this thing is, but it's just not told me. What are you? Alright, come on then, let's get into this. I'm not even gonna put it on. Wait, what? The Da Vinci tank is already dead. Normal tank might win. Yeah, the normal tank is absolutely battering everyone. No, it just blew up. Thor's sending his lightning. Oh my god, the pirate captain is still alive. How is the pirate captain still alive? How is the Minotaur dead already? Why is Zeus pink? Zeus versus Pirate Queen. We all know who wins this. That defied all the laws that I have been taught about tabs. And that's what I like about tabs. That there's always something new that you find out every time you play. So far, I've learned that a pirate can beat a god, minotaurs can fly, like that, and that never trust anything you think about this game. So basically, just play and don't try and think anything about the game, because most of the time you'll be wrong. Also, hang on, right, hang. How has the Da Vinci tank got one of its things through and two of its things under? Like, there's a bar here, a bar there, this is a roof, so how has this got tabs physics? Because tabs physics makes perfect sense. Super Boxer, unit 109, is the sole victor out of 91 units. Why does tabs not make sense to me? Can I just die? Right, I think all of you are probably wondering what this is. It's a unit I made of myself. It's only 21, but it's pretty powerful. Because I found out how to give it more than just the 5 powers you can give it. I'll show you how to do that after we've done all these battles. You know what, I may as well just add all of the rest of the units in right now. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So we've got Thief, Bomber Stick, Boomerang, Fanbearer, Raptor, Teacher, Jester, Bishop. Nope. I know I added the Jester twice. Bishop, Ball and Chain, Juko Noob, Executioner, Shelter. Right, now we're on the second part. What? Why did I go up and down? My brain is just not working today. I'm tired, okay everyone. We've got the present elf. The present elf could spawn a super peasant. Or a dark peasant. I mean actually, if it spawns a super peasant or a dark peasant, it won't be on the present elf's team, I don't think, because they've got stuff to work on. They've got a few things they should work on in this. Bank robbers, witch, chicken man, rune mage, businessman, banshee, necromancer, soul architect, angel. Sorry guys, I'm gonna be here for a little while. Nearly done, guys. Nearly done. Actually, am I? I don't even know. I think after this it's done. I'm not going to check though because I don't want to get my hopes up that I'm nearly done. I mean, actually no, I'm nearly done because Tree Giant's here, and Tree Giant used to be third before all these units were in. Huh? Oh my god, my mouse. Nothing is working. Guys, this battle is going to take like 10 seconds to finish. We have Artemis, we have Apollo, we have Ice Giant, Ares, the Dread King, the Ignis Slasher, Odin, Thor, the Emperor. Right, the Emperor is the highest thing I'm adding. I'm not going to add Billy because Billy's going to absolutely decimate everything. Right, I'm not even going to put it on slow-mo. I'm just going to let it run. Oh my god, no, the map's breaking. The map's breaking. That's what happens when you put too many units down. Somehow the super boxer won, because no one managed to survive. When in actual reality, all of these guys are alive. These guys flying, some of the guys flying are alive. You're alive. The helicopter's alive. All of you are alive. Why is your head so goddamn small? What the hell is going on here? I don't know. That's what happens when you have too many units down. Right, I'm gonna reload the map. I'm not putting all of them units down again. We're just gonna say we know who won, and it was going to be probably the Emperor. I didn't put Egypt down. I didn't put the Egypt faction down. It's fine. But what happens if you put all of the god units against each other? all of the gold units I've made. Only one can win. All 7 of them. Right, here we go. So what happens when you let me make units? Oh yeah, no. Right. Now you can see what my character can do. Hang on, I'm gonna turn free for all off. I'm gonna put my character down and then I'm gonna put him up against, what about we say, 100 clubbers? There you go, 100 clubbers. Now watch this. Look, he raises hell, and then this happens. Right? He basically infinitely spawns skeletons. What happens when that's what happens when you tell me how to make a unit with more than 5 powers. So now, like I said, the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make a unit with multiple powers, or more powers than you can usually have. Let's just wait. Right, if you go into units, make a new unit, go into weapons. Now what you need to do is you need to just add 4 random abilities. Right, you ready? So, I've got my 4 random abilities. I'm going to take my headphones off because I don't really want to hear the noise of me putting the thing on. Right now, when you're choosing your 5th option, click it with both sides of your mouse. It will only work if you're on a computer. You'll click it with both sides of your mouse. Hang on. And then this happens. You have 6 powers and it will let you add more. So yeah, that's how you can create a unit with more than 5 powers. I know, pretty simple. But I'm just going to say it doesn't work with the clothes as well. 15 is still the maximum, unless you find out how they made, hang on, let me just show you a unit quickly. Unless you find out how they made something like the Ender Dragon, who has, I don't even know how many clothes he has. If I go on save. Right, so right now he has 21 coins. His auto coin thing is 2,830. So, yeah. Well, without further ado, I'm gonna end the video here. So, yep, I'll see you guys in another video. Bye. Alright guys, I hope you liked the video for today. I know, again, it's long, but, well, like I said, I'm aiming for 25 subscribers. If I have less, I don't mind. You guys do what you want to do. So, I'll see you guys later. Bye.